Hello everyone, good evening. So sorry for delaying. Alright, so uh, in last class we discussed about calendar, blood relation, and then what was the other one? Order ranking. So tonight let's try to cover some maximum topic. Let's discuss word arrangement. I know it's very easy, but if we are not familiar with the questions, then during exam time, though, definitely we'll get exam pressure, and then one any approach can be kuruna pare. Don't familiar like you need. No, the word arrangement and formation is very easy, very scoring. Let's we'll talk about inequalities also. We talk about classification in last class, and then Venn diagram though this is not maths la Venn diagram no, but this is about reasoning. So very easy. And then we'll discuss some logical reasoning tonight. Syllogism kan kuta ko. And then let's see if time permits, then we'll talk more. Yeah. So yeah, let's start with this is logical Venn diagram ase. Now NBC de time diki dege. There's no specific formula also, but they kill Venn diagram definitely they will ask some question. For example, such as question number 1, which of the following figures represents the relationship among sun moon molecule? To option though, they will keep us in Venn diagram. It one a logical Venn diagram koi ituke. So if we look very closely, sun aru moon though they are not related. If they are related, then lot to ina. But sun and moon is different. But both sun and moon is made of what? Molecules na? For which answer is 3. Next one, it's about Delhi, Lucknow, and Uttar Pradesh. Right. So Delhi, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh though. Yate Delhi भी अलग असे, Lucknow भी अलग असे, but Uttar Pradesh is a what state on? So we can say 3 is the answer again. So looks like so far to the question time day, option 3 answers. Alright. Now next one is which of the following diagram best represent the relationship among day, week, and year. So we all know day I say it will be a week, it will be a year or no, and they have a relation. So 1 is the answer. And what about for 4? Ab the many quiz abi 4 be answer Q. Which diagram correctly represent the relationship between human being, teacher, and graduate? Alright. So for this one, teacher will be, graduate will be human being as nai. So what do you think? It will be 1 or it will be 2? It will be 1. Kile manole teacher be graduate takyo pare na takyo pare. Alright, ajikali to graduate teacher ka nahi thake, but graduate nohile bhi teacher bhi takyo pare. So this is the correct option. Next one, 5 though, which of the following diagram best represent the relationship among judge, thief, and criminal? So here, thief and criminal though it has a relation. Now judge is very different, right? So judge will be alakti thakyo. So option 2 is the answer. So that's all about logical Venn diagram, right? You can expect from anywhere, any part of the subject also. It is a so holy be options kando all of those similar dagile one share kuri dibo similar na takile it will be very different in abo. Let me give another one. If the question asks us to find woman, let's say woman, uh, professors, and then professors, and let's take widows. So in this case, the correct option will be this one. Women do widow relation ase because mutakan do widow no na. So only woman widow say tagi. And professors do woman be wo pare, widow can be professor wo pare. So the answer will be itula diagram it tagala. So yadi actually do for this case, the correct option will be this one. Alright. Itu nishan tagyo. Now let's go to the next inequality. Inequality though NSSP de do ahi lage. NPC time TV we can expect anytime. So it depends with the sign. Sign though, let's say this one is greater than, right? Itu ki goe greater or equal to goe. This one is equal to, and this one is smaller than, and this is smaller or equal to. So question number 1 there statement dagibo in our conclusion hodibo, and then kuntu conclusion right ase we will dig the answer accordingly. That's it. So yate suppose if we have a wider ide inya kulina thai shuli tai suppose ide A ase yate B ase gubi ina thai shuli ide kuntu side tangola ase tai chabu parbo yate. But if B C thai shuli B do C de chabuli na parbo de, however C do B di do aibo parbo itu kala ase. So rasta kulina ase na nai first check kro laigo yate question statements digina ase statement digina ase. Now conclusion there Q is smaller than G guina ase, or O is smaller than G, I mean. So if O is smaller than G, we can say G is greater than O or no. Then G is greater than O as gulido G do O tak rasta kulina ase na nai check kor laigo. So yede G bra H de chawo na paro, but G bra Q de chawo paro. So G bra Q de chawo paro ase. So G is greater or equal to Q. It be G de Q and asan like Q ekta bi nai because we have a comma here. So it Q ekta bi nai do rasta do iman tak ase. So O to nupungche bo the O to nupungche le answer is false. Next one though E is greater than Q ko ase. E is greater than Q gule E is greater than Q tagile we have to check again. Let's check. So E is greater than Q tagile yate E bra O tak aibo parbo because rasa kulina ase. E bra O tak aibo paro rasa kulina ase bet tangol side ase. O bra H tak chawo paro. O is greater than H pare ase. E bra H tak aibo pare ase. Equal to means both side chawo parbo B ase. Bole mohana target to ki ase Q tak aibo laigo na E bra Q tak chawo laigo. Itu ane mohan H te stop na B bra chawo lila do because yate comma dagina B nai itu ane H tak rakina mohan aro G tak chawo. So B di stop kurina H te rakina H to G tak ase. So H pra G tak to rasta kulina sina nai because H is greater than G here. Now G is greater or equal to Q dikina ase. So rasta to kulina ase. E pra Q tak aule rasta to kulina ase. Bolivi yate rasta kulina dagilibi takala machode greater than ase ठीक ase aru greater or equal to ase. To question de greater than hoti ase na, that means this will be true. মানে মই ক'ব মন যাওঁ if it is greater than তাই ৰাস্তা পहुঁচাই যাম দে greater than একটাতো থাকিব লাগিব কি বোলে conclusion দে greater than হি উঠি আছে if suppose itola conclusion de e is greater than q noina if this was e is greater or equal to q thakise boli to idu kaldi hobo thakise so from here we can understand that greater than is superior to greater or equal to so greater than thakise boli to conclusion de sign ki ase itu tango bola to ekta to thakibo lage so greater than do yate greater than hoti ase that means e bra q tak pungchule greater than ekta to lage one nishna if this conclusion happens to be e is greater or equal to q tak shuli do yate e bra q ta prasta to kulina ase pungche ase but daila sob jaga de one greater or equal to greater or equal to greater or equal to lage greater or equal to ikla nohile bi one equal to bra bi hoi jabo but conclusion the greater or equal to goisi boli to just an example right conclusion the greater or equal to actually to greater or equal to tango bola bo lagibo conclusion the ki sign digina se itu tango bola bo lage sign la majore greater tango bola ase itu bijide greater or equal to ase itu bijide equal to hobo similar with smaller than tango bola ase smaller or equal to tango bola ase itu bijide equal to ase to conclusion de ki sign digina ase তাইবাৰ ৰাস্তা ফাৰ্ষ্ট খুলি না থাকিব লাগে ৰাস্তা খুলি একলা নহইনা সাইন বি ইটুই তামব লাব লাগে ইটুলা ওপৰ না থাকিব লাগে সো ইয়াতে তো greater than q দিনা আছে মোগান earlier বিচাৰন দে it was only greater than থাকিছে it was only greater than থাকিছে ইটো মানে মোগান we can say this is true option ইটো মানে আছে ইটুই থাকিছে from the inequality का statement de tia bramon likya pisara do rasta khulina se e ba q da pungche ase conclusion de mangya do greater than sign ase that means dai pungchan de greater than tinta de natakile ekta de takile kafi ase so this is true so answer will be only conclusion 2 follows so let's check with option question number 2 statement de e is greater than 1 greater or equal to w ase itu biji alag ase x is greater or equal to q equal to I is smaller or equal to s digina ase to yate option conclusion 1 do x is greater than w koina ase so x pro w ta rasta kulina ase na we have to check so we have x here greater or equal to q equal to I itu bijide I yate aina I is what greater or equal to w so I is greater or equal to w ase definitely x pro w ta pungchule rasta do kulina ase however conclusion de sign to greater than ase mu yati kwa nishna greater than thakina tai rasta pungchule greater than ekta thakibo lage greater or equal to ekla or no it one this is false next one though w is smaller than s so we can say w is greater than s is greater than w bi ko parom one so s pro w punctuale rasta kulina asna nai we have to check so from here we can make s is greater or equal to I ko paro because it s is greater or equal to I and then w punctuale do I is greater or equal to w ase I is greater or equal to w ase definitely s pro w do rasta kulina ase however again yate sign do greater than digina ase s is greater than w alright yate we can take both side w is smaller than s or s is greater than w so yate rasta do kuligina ase however sign do tango bola chulaina ase yate s plus w ta pungjule there is no greater sign greater or equal to class for which conclusion 2 also false so in this case neither conclusion 1 nor 2 follows so let's try more yate let me with bigger all right now here option 3 there question number 3 there statement digina ase okay fine x is greater or equal to x koi na jai. So sorry, k is greater or equal to x di na jai. So k to ku de jai, yadi ase, yadi ase, yadi we man ta ase k to. So k is equal to g and g is greater than y ase. So rasta to kulu pare ase. Alright, even if we don't write everything, yadi illegally we can check from here also. Rasta kuli na ase na nai check kurle. So k bra g tak ho pare, g bra I tak y tak I ho pare ase. Only one x tak pungchu lage. So y ase yede, but y is lesser than no rasta pon guna ase na nai. If we write g is equal to g ase, g is greater than y ase, but y is lesser than a or no. Now यदि तो y नहीं तो रास्ता तो पौन आसे, रास्ता पौन हो चुकी तो सीधा सीधे wrong हो जाओ. Next one दे r is greater than y, r is greater than y देखना से. So we have to check r बरा y तक रास्ता खुलीना से ना नहीं. तो r दो कुछ ऐसे खुली तो first दे ऐसे r बरा x तक चाहो ना पड़े वो, but r बरा a तक चाहो पड़े. That means r is greater than a. ठीक है. a यदि ऐसे a बरा y तक तो चाहो पड़े वो, because a बरा d तक चाहो ले रास्ता पौना से. So a बरा y तक तो चाहो पड़े सुली तो okay fine. इमान तक ऐसे. तो यदि r बरा y तक चाहो ले रास्ता तो खुलेगी ना से. Sin भी r is greater than y ऐसे. यदि भी sin दो greater than ऐसे, for which this one is true. So here, if only conclusion 2 follows the tick rule. Question number 4. Statement digina se again. Dika se. Now conclusion is u is greater than q ase. U is greater than q. Now u to kute se yadi ase. U ra v tak to ayole na parebo. But u ra n aro h tak chau pare ase. Dika se. होली भी यदि आरो h नहीं, यदि h नहीं, so n तक चाव बिजले मुआन चाव पड़ो. So u bra is equal to n from here. को बढ़े. N is what? Greater or equal to g ऐसे. G is equal to q ऐसे. तो रास्ता तो खुलेगी ना ऐसे. U bra q तक पहुँचोले. However again, u is greater than q देखना से. Sin दो u is greater than q देखना से. But greater than sin दो रास्ता खुली ना तकिली भी यदि ताइला journey दे greater than एकता भी नहीं, for which answer is false. H is greater or equal to q देखना से. ठीक है से. यदि statement दे सही चुली तो h तो एकता क्लास है. h तो इतु क्लास है. But h तो कुछ भी चाहो ना पड़ो रास्ता पोना से. रास्ता पोन तकिले answer तो false हो जाओ. So here neither conclusion 1 nor 2 follows the tick rule. Okay, question number 5. Question number 5. Question number 5 there. Statement देखना से again. So conclusion 1 though, I is greater or equal to D ऐसे. So I तो V दी भी चाहो ना पड़े वो. I तो Y दी भी चाहो ना पड़े. So रास्ता सब पोना से. And then इतुला statement दे I तो इतु क्लास है. This is false. S is greater than y. S is greater than y as rasta kulina se na we have to check. S is q tak ai ho parebo. Holi bi yadi alak te q kudi bi nai q to v tak chaule na pare. It be false as for which neither 1 nor 2 de tikuru. 6 day yade statement digina se again. Now conclusion de r is greater than d digina se. Alright. So r is greater than d means r it is. Alright. Yadi bra itu tak party ekta se yadi bra man tak party ekta se. So r bra u tak to khuli pare se. U bra d tak rasta pona se. So yadi na parebo to r bra iman tak de na parebo. Why? Because rasta pon kurna se. Rasta kulina se uli to opore taiko lagibo. Kulina na taiko lagibo. If r is here, then r to chao parebo lagibo. So r is equal to u. ठीक है, but u बर रास्ता पोना से, for which this is wrong again. Next to y is greater than a. Y is greater than a means y bra h tak chabu pare ase, y bra f tak chabu pare ase, f bra r tak aibu paryo. Right, now yate h ase, y is greater than h, to a hudes na, so y is greater than h ase. H is greater than c or no, rasta kulina ase chabole c is greater than a ase, that means yate rasta kulina ase na, to rasta to kulina ase. Y is greater than a, yate greater hude ase, itula sign do yate ase, sobti nathakile bi ekta de lagi ase. Right, I'm just repeating it again. Greater than itu sobti tamo bola ase, superior ase. Next is this one, and then next is this one. Smaller than itu ase. Next is this one, and then this one. Yate greater than cholaina ase, yatibra imanda pungjule pare ase, sign b greater than ase, for which this is true. So only conclusion 2 follows. So it's all about the sign ase, direction signs how like go. Alright, so do not get puzzled also. I hope it's clear. Okay, let's go to next topic. Right, so inequality though, that's it. Idu chanile hoise. Next topic though, symbols and notations. In last year's prelims though, definitely 2-3 questions aina ase. So last class tv mui goina dagibo pare. Mon question e power usually though statement based ikla noina questions kando symbols and notation prabi aina dagise. So symbols and notations so itula type ase one sign change kor lagibo. So sign change kurishuli though definitely we can crack this one, right? Okay, so here the first question though, if plus stands for division, division stands for multiplication, and here yete multiplication stands for addition ase, then which of the following equation is correct? So yete option charta ase a b c d, mogan dagan bar ko sabde plus de we have to change into division, and then division do multiplication change kor lagibo, and then multiplication we need to change into addition. That's it. So yete let's check option number 4 D. Right, then plus as a plus needs to be changed to division, so divide by 2 into the plus the change kor lagibo, so plus 1 do is equal to 6 pass na, we have to check. Here left hand side or right hand side equal as you do, that will be the answer, that will be the answer. So here 10 divided by 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. 2 1 times 2 5 times, here 5 plus 1 will be equal to 6. So here 6 is equal to 6 pass na, so option D will be the answer. Allow to check korle no equal no do. Next one, if plus stands for division, multiplication stands for addition, subtraction stands for multiplication again, division stands for subtraction, then which of the following statement is correct cause? So let's check. Option A de tagan 36 tina ase, yede into do yede kundu sign chulawe cause plus chulawe cause, okay, plus 6 plus to division chulawe cause, plus to division, plus stands for division, so plus to division divided by 7 as a. Now divide to ki chulawe cause, divide stands for subtraction, so divide stands for subtracted by 2. Yede minus chulain ase, to minus stands for what? Minus stands for multiplication, into 6 is equal to 20. To one pass na, let's check. So definitely we will not get kili manuli yede 36 plus 6 divided by 7 minus 2 into 6. So yede conditional point will have, whereas the option is what in terms of 20 as equal to 20 will say, so option 1 is wrong. Let's check the second option, B. B we check kuri. So B though 36 division is equal to 20. Okay, now B though 36 ate. Divide means we will write minus. Plus means we will write division. Multiplication means we will write addition. Minus means we'll write multiplication. 45 pass na. So here 36 as a minus. Simplification as a, but it's very easy to make blunder also. We need to follow this but must. Right, but must. Bracket first aigina of ivo. And then division ivo. And then multiplication aigina addition bijide subtraction ivo. So we need to take it serial wise from left hand side. Yadi bracket 9 of p 9. Division asana 9. Yes, 6 divided by 3 plus 5 into 3 is equal to 45. 3 2 times. Holy this one will be also wrong. Kili manole 3 minus 6 plus 5 into 3 times is what? 15. So yadi khati will never get 45 again. This will be wrong. So let's check. Oh, we're getting, I think. 36 minus 6 will give us 0. Nah. Yade addition first will leave it here. Apni on familiar takishuli to solve prina namde janibu. Alright. So 36 minus 6 minus 6 plus 15. So minus 6 plus 15 usually though we're getting 9. So plus 9. Kili plus 9 usually though minus 6 plus 15. Minus plus to minus as. So 6 or 5 minus kule 9 baja. However, 15 number is greater than 6 and 15 carries plus sign. Don't need plus as. Then this will give us 45 due. So here 36 plus 9 will give us 45 is equal to 45. So option B is the correct answer. Okay, next one. Next one though, it was a next is same as a you can try this one also. Definitely you will get just that sign laga change kurle na pore. That's it. Alright, so yadi bhi ko dikta nahi. Let's go to the next one. Sometimes you will get this type of question also. Star as a. Alright. Star day we need to put the option de diya laga. Sample dale bo lagbo. So let's try A first. 25 as a. Yede multiplication first I go. 2 as a. Next is what? Minus 6 equal to 4. Next sign of multiplication as a into 11. Next is plus 0. Plus 0. So here this will give us 25 into 2 will give us 50. Minus 6 is equal to 4 into 11 will give us 44. Plus 0 to anything. Plus 0 will give us anything, right? So here this will give us 44 now. So this is the answer. Next one. Next one is it will be same as a yade 8 as a. First let's check option A into 5 is equal to 27 minus 3 plus 16. So here 8 5s are 40 is equal to plus will give us what? Plus minus 2 we can do any style also. Kundu side luilibiti kese. So here 27 minus 3 will give us 24. 24 plus 16 is nothing but 40 or no. So A though right as a. Alak options can check really definitely you will get wrong. So that's all about samples and notation. Alright. Next one. Next one is word formation and logical order of word. So yade they will give a word and sometimes it be type ekta duita thakibo alag alag. So let's try to understand this one. Alright, so a word is given in capital letter. Alright, it is followed by four words. Okay, out of these four words, three can be formed from the letters. So word dialado, itu word dialado yade letter chulaina, itu wana letters chulaina charta word dekina se, out of which ekta do tate yade words word tagalaga alphabet letter ekta natagala chulaina se. So we need to find that one. Point out the word which cannot be formed from the letters of the given word in capital letters. So here we have retrenchment. To retrenchment there, CHEER. So C as a, H as a, EER. It will be tiki as a, it will be kukaldi nai. So this is not the answer. Now remember this one. Yade E do word retrenchment there, E do 1, 2 and 3 as a. That means moigan word form grade E do tinda ekla takibo lage de maximum. Ekta ekla chlo parbo bole tinda maximum ho lagbo because the word de tinda E he ase. Ender. So E ase, N ase, D ase, E ase or R ase. So it will be tiki ase. So this is not the answer. Let's go to never. V do yade retrenchment word de V nai. E B ase, R B ase, N B ase. But V nataga karne question babo dese kundu alphabet letter chulaina natagyo from the word. It will be sorry kwase, for which this is the answer. Next one though, from the given alternate words, select the one which cannot same. So here the word is this one. To yade cycle ase, C as a, Y as a, C as a, L as a, E as a. So not this one. Pencil, BE. So B as a, E as a, N as a, C as a, I as a nai. Yes, I as a, L as a. So not even this one. YOKE as a. Here K do nadike. It will word de K la letter nai. For which answer is this one. C will be the answer. Sometimes they might ask us to arrange the word according to the dictionary over. If according to dictionary, according to dictionary only reverse per will come from Z per. But according to dictionary so we'll start from A. But alphabet letter A but shuru graze, but we have A only be A C S in every. So alphabet letter be not only with the starting letter no ina alag letter be sabo lego. Kili bole to yade option pasta je. All the 5 words are starting from G. So yede be G as a, yede be G as a, yede be G as a, yede be G, G as a. Next also same R as a, R as a, R as a, R as a, R as a. So we cannot ide lo ko na pare kundu bola shuru guru. Even the third letter is A as a. But the next letter though yede S as a. So yede S as a, yede N as a, yede S as a, yede B as a, yede B as a. So alphabet de N aigina B aibo, it will be S aiuna na. Yes, M N O B Q R S. So N first aigina B aibo, it will be S. For which option 2 bra shuru guru. Option 2 bra shuru guru. Yade sob to arrange no gulu bi option sailu bi. 1 2 3 4 there, 2 bra shuru guru do 3 or 4 se. That means question number 1 to eliminate guru se, 2 be eliminate guru se. Next though N aise, it will be B aiuna nai. But B though again we have these or this. So ko na parbo. Taijun do same as a. So we'll go next letter again. Next letter H as a or E as a. That means E will come first or no? E abjide H as a. For which 5. So yede again 2 5 2 5 does we cannot eliminate. Next one though 4 I will like nai. 4 I will. So 2 5 4 to kya option 3. Right, you can check 1 and 3 also. Alphabet subde chagina dego. Even question number 4. Same as a. They are asking us to find according to dictionary. So re. So re and re same as but yet q as a third alphabet, l as v as a f as a and d as a. That means f will come first or no? So 3 will come first. Option D 3 was shuru kar do itu igla ase. So that will be the answer 100%. We can check. F a bijide next to q e will do q e will na or v e will. Let's check. You can always code this way. One coding, decoding the way to prove. We have 26 alphabet. You just divide by 2. That means 13 each. E as a F G H I J K L M N O B Q R S D U V W X Y and Z as a. So yade option 5 tagyo lagi. Alright, option 5 would be 3. Next to Q I have bijide D A wuna nai. Because Q I have bijide D as a it will be V as a. So yade next would be option 4. D as a. It will be oh sorry, not the option 2 first I will. 3, 2, 4 and no. 3 as a. Okay. Next is Q do 1 as a. And then the next one is D as a. That means 4 a. And then only option 2 do I. So yede R E same dagiche. The third letter do first one do F I. F bijide Q I. That means 1 it bijide 4 I. We have D and 2 which is V. That means 3 1 4 2. So here 3 1 4 2 will be the answer. In case itu option charta digina 5 to none of these actually do. That will be the answer. Right, none of these actually it will be tick because option do correct wala ekta bhi nahi. Sometimes in a type they will give us some words and we have to arrange it in meaningful orderly arrange kor like to yate one do mesh digina se boil ase market ase buddha to alucha digina se. So from the sentence we know that market the first trouble like meaningful orderly arrange kor lido market jagina buddha to ginibo. That means 4. So 3 4 to yate ase. That means 1 and 4 is eliminated. Buddha to kinigina market chavo buddha to kinibo and then we'll boil. That means 2 as a. So 3 4 2 the option do 3 days. That's the answer. Boil krubo in our mesh kurina alucha to low. So that's the correct option. So far mohan topics chada national luise kile moi material bishana nagulido those things are very easy. Mohan familiar actually do. It only familiar tagu nimide questions can all of dikhaule anela. The next topic though for some of us all of the puzzling ho pare because syllogism is logical reasoning ase. This is debatable ase. So concept clear ho lagyo. Alright. So let me know if apne balor bujana gulido definitely I will repeat it again. Now if you find it important, any important words you please note it down, right? Manually, we cannot trust our memory. Itya yet bujilibi later on you will forget for sure. So if you find it important, note it down. Syllogs de yadibi statement dagibo conclusion dagibo. Now so far NPSC day they have asked only some case, no case, all case, some not case digna se. Ituta ki agina se. However, achido we will go a bit further than that one. Over detail to najabo. But no, why am I reading 2 times? This should be what all. Some all around no. Silox de only positive word to some aro all ase. Negative word to some not be ase, no be ase, and then the rest possibility can be able, only can be able, only a few, but only aro only a few aro possibility itu kando ite tak to ahya be nai. However, one surprise be no grow if questions comes this year. Kili manale kinia questions kan olibi kitia par ai dege, definitely they will go deeper jao. So only a few possibility to alag central exam nimili do it's very common, whereas mon NBC or NSSB nimili do ite tak to hotia nai. But if these questions come in yala libi kiku diktar nai, will clear the concept tonight and then you're good to go. So kile positive or negative quasi guli do statement de mugan ki dishe idu with the help of Venn diagram bra banai lo. Statement 1 2 3 4 5 6 भी दिखना था ऊपर. तो statement de ki dishe itu bra mugan Venn diagram do banai lo वो conclusion de mugan check kuro lego. Now conclusion de check koram de keep this in mind that if conclusion de positive word ikla daishuli do which is some or all, sometimes some do few भी कोई दे. Right, all the case everything be over, that's it. So kitia conclusion de positive word takibo, we will not rearrange the diagram. That means statement number 1 diagram Venn diagram ina banawala ase. So we will not rearrange the diagram do rearrange no kurina, we will judge kuro conclusion par ki mangi ase. If tagan mangi nishina tagishuli do it will be true, tagan conclusion di hotia nishina natagile it will be false. Simple as that. Hoili bi negative word kan hadam di do yadi bi conclusion par mangia laga tagishuli do true aro natagile do false hole ase. However, yadi do conclusion negative tagishuli do we will have an imaginary diagram. Suppose yade inya liga do some A or B wala se. Yes, some A or B means some part of A belongs to B. But whenever we see negative word, we will have some imaginary diagram. Imaginary diagram mane some A or B be one inebe likhu pare do some A or B. This is also some A or B. So we will rearrange the diagram, but again keep this in mind that while rearranging the diagram, we will not violate the statement. Statement de napara laga tigin dagile mugan arrange koradam dibi violate nogru. That's it. Right. So let's try the questions. Now here statement de digina se some trees are pepper. So some trees are pepper guli do yede tree ase idu pura do tree ase. Some part of trees are pepper guli do some part will be sharing with what? Peppers or no? This part will share. All pepper are ink. Guli do pepper soap to ink ase. Okay. So ink la under the pepper dago lego. Next is some ink are blue. So some part of ink belongs to blue. Which part? This part. So diagram do panai luje. Conclusion de coordination we have to check whether the conclusion is positive or negative. But for our better understanding, mu yade iku mix up guna aina nai. Yadi do if we're doing positive, then positive, then negative. Muan puzzle nago nimide in sequence ye nahi naze. Doesn't mean that exam time di do positive for ekla hai na mine. Mile ho. Only be muan buju nimide mue yade serial wise ye nahi naze. So conclusion di go ase check kurile samase. So here all the conclusions are positive, right? Positive ase. Muan diagram do itu ase. This is the diagram. So positive tagile do we will not rearrange it. We will judge from the diagram itself. Conclusion 1 de some trees are pepper go ase. so tree aru paper to chui kina ase na nai tree to itu ase paper to itu ase so takan chui kina ase olop to chui kina ase yate chui kina ase tree aru paper to chui kina ase for which conclusion 1 is true. Conclusion 2 de some papers are tree paper or tree to chui kina ase na yes itu aru chui kina ase itu paper ase itu tree ase that means they are sharing, right? So chui kina ase itu one itu be true ase. Some blue or paper ko ase so positive word ase some blue or paper we will not rearrange the diagram so blue or paper do touch korna ase na nai blue yate ase paper yate ase they are not even touching for which answer is false. Some blue or ink ko ase blue or ink to chui kina ase na nai blue yate ase ink yate ase they are touching they are sharing for which answer is true. So yate the correct option will be conclusion 1, 2 and 4 follows ho jabo which is option C. So you will see conclusion kan ina digi dagibo sometimes yate neither 1 nor 2 bi dagibo both 1 2 follows yate ase either 1 or 2 bi dagibo will get to learn either case also in the following questions. Let's go to second one. Second one de statement de some papers are ink queen ase okay so yete some papers are ink noina pen ase all pen are scale pen sob to scale ase no scale is marker means scale aru marker do equal relation nai so they cannot even touch, right? Conclusions actually though we have negative word both are negative word so whenever you come across negative word as I've mentioned earlier we will have some imaginary diagram however we will not violate this statement that's it. So here no marker is paper quasi so in no case conclusion day no case day we have to check whether they can touch or no mane if they can touch, right? If they can touch answer will be false and if they cannot touch answer is true. Can't touch answer will be true, right? I'm repeating it again. Conclusion day whenever you come across negative word especially for no, right? Every negative word has different alag style ase so itu to no case karne ase no to negative word ase no time de conclusion de no hudina actually to yate they means what for this case marker or paper la khuda ase so marker or paper do chubuli paribu na nai if they can touch answer will be false if they cannot touch answer will be true. So yate we have the original diagram here, alright? Original diagram was here. However, conclusion to negative word hogane we will have imaginary diagram like तो ये no marker is paper so marker और paper to चुबु पड़ेबो without violating the statement we have to check. So even if scale और marker to चुबुले ना पड़े but marker और paper to इन्या चुबुले पड़ेबो ना नहीं paribo kili gole do we are not violating the statement de scale or marker chobuli na pare it's clearly mentioned mohan iku violate korna liga bi noy chobuli pare ase they can touch if they can touch answer is what false. Second one no marker is pen marker or pen do chobuli paribo na nai kili manole yadi bi no case ase so in no case whether pen and paper can touch not paper and pen paper no ina marker and pen ko ase so marker or pen to chubu paribo na nai marker yete ase pen is under the scale so marker or pen can't touch kili gole scale and marker can't touch from this statement. So in order to touch marker and pen we have to take this marker inside in a pen de chabo lego but if we do that we are violating the statement because statement there it's clearly mentioned in statement 3 de no marker scale yati do marker scale to nujugo lage to yate mugan dajun chuigina panawo na paru so marker can touch pen if they cannot touch answer is true so in this case option to kuditi kuruguli do only two follows the tik kurulago that will be the right one. Alright, I hope it's clear. Let's go to next one. Next is possibility ase. So possibility de check koriso. Kini ase? Okay. So possibility case to ini ase. Now in possibility case, mugan no de if they can touch. That means if they can touch means answer to true one nishina dagi. If they can touch, true parase true one nishina dagi na mugan answer to false luji. Yes, if they can touch, answer was false. If they cannot touch, false one nishina dagi na true dagi. But possibility case to possibility case to or possibility to sometimes can be good can be so in possibility or can be case to if they can touch answer is true only if they cannot touch answer is false so yati to true is true false is false but again remember one thing repetition right repetition from statement la repeat kurado mugan it will be always false mane statement de sum a or b kuina dekse sum a or b conclusion de sum b or a hoti ase sum b can be a hoti conclusion de तो यदि repetition from the statement will be always false means already mugan statement पर diagram बना दे B और A तो जुगी ना से they are touching some B can be A माने some part of B A होले possible असन ना हो जाए होले भी already they are touching that means they are already sharing so repetition ऐसे so कित्या इन्हें repetition दिखिबो it will be always false here. Alright, so I hope it's clear. Let's try this statement. Question number 3. Our conclusion check result. So here, dagan ko some paper or pen digna se. Some paper or pen. Okay. Some paper or pen. So some part of paper belongs to pen again. All pen are scale, pen soap to scale as and no scale is marker. Alright. Conclusion though possibility as possibility as so both the possibilities are negative as alright. Conclusion there is only two positive, which is some and the other one is all as so possibility hobi, no hobi, some not hobi, only a few hobi, only hobi. So negative as negative money we will have some imaginary diagram. That's it. So there some marker pink pepper is a possibility of this. So marker all up to bend hobole paribona na. So we have to check. Marker all up to bend hobole pepper hobole I mean pepper. Some marker pink pepper is a possibility. So marker all up to pepper hobole chance has na without violating the statement. Alright. Keep that in mind. Without violating the statement. So marker is here. Marker or pepper also chubule pare. Yes, without violating the statement. Because marker or scale do touch pin no kore. We're not violating the statement. So marker or pepper do chubule pare. yadi do pari ase bole to answer do true. As I've mentioned earlier, here possibility do pari ase bole to true, na pare bole false. True is true, false is false. Conclusion 2 to check result. Conclusion 2 though, all marker pink paper is a possibility. Marker soap to paper bole paribo na nai. Mane marker soap to paper la under de kushu paribo na nai. So yade marker do it's here. Inya kushai dilibi. Marker and scale are not touching or no? We're not touching. Alright. Asul to yade olop chuto or ne muan inya gurase. But still then, muan touch nugrina ligyo paribo. So touch nugrina ligase. That means we are not violating the statement. So marker soapy paper la under de kushu bole aram bra pariase. Pariase uli the answer is true. So in this case, both 1 and 2 follows the option de tick rule. So I hope it's clear. Alright, Syllogism is very interesting also, but again, one concept clear noile, very puzzling also. Next one. Question number 4. Statement de. Now we have some not case. Some are not cases. So some not de. Statement de. Statement de. Some not agile. Some A are not B. Suppose some A are not B actually though. The first person can never coincide as a whole inside the second person. A do kite bhi pura yade B di gusho na paro. Alright. However, they can share a bit. A or B do all of the share group paro. Itu bhi tiki ase. Ine bhi tiki ase. It's also true. Holi bhi kite bhi A do B la andere inya kushule na paro. That's wrong. So statement de some A are not B dagile. Muido inia chulo. Itula style de chulo. Holi bhi conclusion de it's different. Conclusion do ki is we need to check. So in while checking, some not case actually do. Conclusion de some not case actually do. The first person means A, right? We're talking about B do second person is. So we have to check whether first person though can go inside or no. Then if can go inside. Right. First person though second person there. Kushu pare zulido. That means first person is A, second person is B. A do B de under de kushu pare se pura puri. Conclusion de cause de. So pura puri kushu pare zulido answer do false jo. Can't go inside kule pura puri kushu na pare. Can't go inside the second person kule answer will be true jo. So let's check. Let's check this question number 4. Some paper a pen. Okay. Some part of paper belongs to pen. So we need bigger space, for which let me omit this one. Okay. So here some paper a pen. So paper all of the pen as all pen are scale. Pen soap to scale as okay. No scale is marker. Marker scale do can't touch. Some not digna. So all the conclusions are negative. So negative de kina guru gule do. Some not case de whether the first person can go inside everything. Alright. Everything though inside the kushu person and second person de. Let's check. So paper do soap to marker de kushu paro. Paper yede se. Paper soap to yede inya kushule na paro. Kile gule some part of paper belongs to scale, and in the statement it's clearly mentioned that scale and marker can't be touched. So we cannot take everything paper to sob to inside the marker naparibo. Naparile answer to true ase. Next one. Some scale are not marker. Scale sob to marker de kushu paribo na nai. Scale sob to marker de kushu le naparibo. Kili boli do statement de ko ase. Scale and marker can't even touch. If they can't even touch, kinao na pura kushu paribo. So naparibo. Naparile answer to true ase. Some marker are not paper. Marker sob to paper de kushu paribo na nai. Marker sob to paper de kushu paribo na nai. Marker sob to yate in a paper de kushai libi. We're not violating the statement. Kili manale statement dito scale aro marker chuguli napare koina se mugan diagram rearrange koina bi. We're still not violating the statement for which kushu parese. Kushu will parese, the answer will be what? False. So for this question, correct answer will be conclusion 1 and 2 follows will be the answer. Next one. Next one is either guess. Right. Either or guess one. So either guess there we have few options, right? Back then 2018-19 time dito just by saying some or no clear tree, that means same to the person to kuda was lido the alak option be same thakibolo. If we're talking about AP, that means AP thakibolo. Some or no do particular ase. To idu dikalo logot we used to dig either 1 or 2 follows the tick kuri deje. Holibi itia do change kurse. Alright. Change kurse mane negative word which is no. Right. Some clear are 3, that means positive word ase. No clear is 3. Negative ase. Negative word to false hoile we used to dig either 1 or 2 follows the option choose kuri. Right. So here statement 1 to 6 ase. So let's try to make the diagram first. Some trees are paper. Some scale are paper. All scale are rubber. And all rubber are gar. No pen is car. That means no pen is car. Ben arrow car do jogli naparu. This is pen. Some clear are car. So some part of clear belongs to car. Alright. Abnian babna kuri degu pare. Some clear or car to kill in a ligiaze. You can throw it soft touch kunami chu parbo. Will be abnian bazan nago nimide just key mention kuna say tate touch kuna ligi. Right. So that when you follow this method, you will not get puzzle. So that's the statement. Now conclusion actually though some or no dikina se. Either case te tinda kisam ase. Some or no do partners. The other one is some not. It is partners. And the last one is all and some not. Yade some A or B, no B is A in a. So respectively no leave A B la that means A B I will in a respectively no leave but manu dusion la khuda was the negative 40 itula mano same to that. That's it. Yadi some A or B, some A are not B. All A are B, all A are not B. So yede some or no to partners A. Some or some not to partners A. All or some not be partners A. As I've mentioned earlier time 5-6 years back to itu dikha logo option either one or two diti kuri dekise, but now change kurise. Ki change kurise guli to until and unless we get negative word as false, negative word so false pabo lagyo. तो negative word false पाइले है we can tick either or case. So here some glitter are tree, no glitter is tree. That means some no pair as a glitter tree. We're talking about same two things. So let's check the negative word right away. Kili manuli negative word to false पाइले तो either case चाहे. So no glitter is tree दिखना से. No case दे whether tick touch or no. Yes. So we have to check whether glitter can touch tree or not. So glitter is here, tree is here. Takan touch kur baro na? Yes, glitter inya ligu baro. Glitter aro tree to ina touch kur na bi. This is possible. Still, then we're not violating the statement because muhan ben ge chuigina karibi luigina chobi noe. So we're not violating the statement. Now no case de muhan kurise. Question number 2 di dekise. No case they if they can touch, answer is false or no. We're getting false. So answer the false part for which we will not check the positive word, because we know now if we get negative word false, answer will be either 1 or 2 follows the usual. That's it. Either 1 or 2 follows. So same case with some not also, all some not they will be. So you have to check very carefully. Exam time di do conclusion do tweet ekla naibo. They might give you 4-5 conclusions. Conclusion 1 or conclusion 4 do some or no glitter tree tagi pare. So in that case, conclusion 1 or conclusion 4 tagi should be. Right, conclusion 1, 2, 3, 4 bishi tagi se. Conclusion 1 or 4 do some no ase glitter tree ase. That means we have to check the negative word. If we get the negative word false, that means either 1 or 4 follows the usual. Simple as that. So let's try question number 6 again. Question number 6 is some pen are rubber. No pen is rubber. That means pen rubber. We're talking about two things only. Some no partner. So let's check. There's a possibility either case only be. Alright. But again, one thing. You have got only 10 minutes exam time de. Siset to sayaze. Parigu nishna questions kan ase. Ina digishu do. Do not solve it. Just risk marlubi. Either case de. Because 80% of the either case do when you see this pair tikadam de do. Some no, some not, all some not. Either case de. Exceptionally few cases they one either case no. So if you get ample of time, it's fine. But taradari gurezuli do tikalogolo just take that one. Alright. But that's it do equal encourage me no gure. But 11 hours day time nai guli. We've got no choice. Alright. So let's check. First thing first, one diagram panase. All scale soap to rubber se. Okay. All rubber are car. Okay. Again, rubber soap to car ase. No car is pen. Ben aro car do can touch. So that's the given statement. If we look the conclusion again, some pen are rubber, no pen is rubber. So some no partner say pen rubber say. So let's check the negative word pen. Whether this is true or false. If this is false, then answer will be either case. If this is true, we need to check the other conclusion. That's it. So no pen is rubber means pen or rubber do whether they can touch on. Right. That's what we learned regarding no case day. If no case conclusion tagile, we need to check whether they can touch or no. If they can touch, answer is false. If they cannot touch, answer is true. So pen or rubber do they can touch or no. Ben area se rubber area se they cannot even touch. Why? Because rubber soap to car laga inside there. And in the statement, it's clearly mentioned that car and pen can't be touched. So pen can never touch rubber. So they cannot touch. If they cannot touch, answer is true. So now either case sob to chance nai. So either case cancel ase. So we cannot take right away conclusion 2 follows piti kuruna bro, because we need to check the other conclusion also. Kitia false na bobo true by to we need to check the other conclusion also. So some ban are rubber. Apnian bahuri na tagyo na nai najane, but conclusion de kitia positive word ase gulido we will judge from the diagram itself. We will not rearrange it. So some paper rubber means pen or rubber do chugin asina nai. That's it. So pen is here, rubber is here. They are not even touching. Chugin nai. So yedi do false ase. So here only two follows hujau. Only two follows. Only two follows will be the correct answer. Alright, only two follows will be the correct answer. Next one. Let's check this one. यदि भी साइजुली दो some called are classic, no classic is called. That means some or no. Classic called classic. Same thing. Some no. Bare as it. We have to check. Let's draw the diagram first. Some dance are classic. All classic are old. Some all are cold. Wait, that's wrong. Some old are cold. So this is the diagram from the statement. Conclusion they check result. Some no digina se. Just a repetition is a cold classic, classic cold. Same two things. We need to check the negative word first. Classic cold. No classic is cold. Whether classic and cold can be touched or not. Classic is here. Cold is here. They can touch. They can touch. In a na. This is also true. We're not validating any statement. If they can touch, answer is false. Complementary pair. Pair day. Negative word false by do right away. Either one or two follows. So either one or two follows to it want either case to ahidage. Conditioner. And then some, all, some not, no. Ito kung ahidage. Let's learn only case, right? Only case. Ito to only case to ahisana. But iku noy muan learn ko na ragyu. Alright, we can expect anytime. Only case de only A is B gule B sob to A lagase. And B is so loyal to A that B can't be shared with anyone. Meaning, second person belongs to the first person only. Second person can't be shared with anyone. That's it. Itu is it. So here statement day only gardens are shows tigina. So shows purado belongs to garden. No garden is network. So garden and network can't be touched. Some network is broadband. Some part of network belongs to broadband. That's the given statement. One diagram bana लीजिए. Conclusion de check krusa. Conclusion de some arrow not दिखना से negative word. Can be दिखना से possibility ऐसे तो negative word ऐसे तो भी. So both the conclusion can have imaginary diagram again. Imaginary diagram, meaning we can rearrange it. We can rearrange it without voiding the statement. So conclusion there. Let's check. यदि conclusion दिखवा से some broadband are not cartoon. Some not case they. I've mentioned it earlier also. First person though, second person they pura gushu pare na nai. That's it. So broadband though, cartoon de gushu pare na nai. Broadband is here. Cartoon de yede broadband ina gushu na paro. This is not possible. Why? Because broadband pura cartoon ni kusha zuglido, some part of the network also we're taking it inside. And in the statement, it's clearly mentioned that no network is garden. So garden or network to chuli naparo. So kushuli napare gulido, answer is what? True. Yes? Kushuli napare gulido, answer is true. All network can be broadband. Can be means possibility as you possibility case dido, pare as you. If it is true, it is true. If it is false, it is false. As I've mentioned earlier. So network sob to broadband ni kushubuna na. Network sob to broadband ni kushubu paribo na. Paribo? Yes. Network sob to inebe paribo. This is also possible. We're not voiding this statement. Statement deku mon voided korabi noy. Statement dido network or cartoon chubun na pare. That's it. So network sob to broadband de kushu pare se. Kushuli pare asuli do possibility case dido true is true. So kushuli pare ase true ase. So here both 1 and 2 follows the result. That's the answer. Yade neither 1 nor 2 options the questions aniane. But neither 1 nor 2 mane when you get both the conclusions or conclusions charta pasta dingina dailibi. Right. Kaldi actually to conclusion kitya charta tinda charta pasta dagibo sob wrong asuli do none follows dagibo. But kitya Twitter dagibo conclusion Twitter भी false asuli do neither 1 nor 2 follows the tick. That's it. So here, last question for tonight. So statement again. We will learn regarding only a few. Right, only a few de it will be alag cases. Only a few means only a few. A or B. Mane A or B do all up to share group pare. However, yate the first person is what? A, right? So A do kite pura pure B di kushu na bro. That means yate A in ya I will impossible. However, the second person B can go everything inside A. That means yate B never paro. That's it. I'm repeating it again. Only a few cases the first person can never go inside second person. Mane everything goes today. First person pura puri, second person de kushuli na bro. However, second person do pura puri, first person de kushuli bi iku kaldi nahi. That's it. So keeping that in mind, let's solve the question number 9. Statement de digina se. No grapes is guava. So grapes or guava do iku relation nahi. So they cannot even touch. Some guava are fruits. Some part of guava belongs to fruits. Only a few fruits is banana. So fruits all of the bananas. Only a few. As I've mentioned earlier, first person is fruit as a fruit can never go inside the second person. Sob to kushu na bro. All of the share group are as a whereas the banana second person can go inside the fruit. Right. All banana is apple. Banana sob to apple as a banana sob to apple as a. So that's the given statement again. With the help of Venn diagram. Conclusion there. First thing first, we will check whether the conclusions are positive or negative again. So conclusion, both the conclusions are negative. Some not as a. All Dagilibi yeah the possibility as a. That means this is also negative word. Negative word mane we will have some imaginary diagram. That's it. So first conclusion there it says some fruits are not banana. Fruits sob to banana re kushu baruna nahi. Yes, because some not case de some are not case de conclusion de whether the first person can go inside the second person or not. We have to check that one. So yeah, banana fruits to first person, right? Fruits is here. Banana is here. So fruit soap to banana kushuli paro na nai. That's it. So here fruit soap to banana de kushubu na paro. Why? Because of this case. Only a few fruit is banana. Only a few fruit is banana de. Only a few de. First person can never go inside the second person, right? Soap was de. First person la soap to second person de kushu na paro. For that reason, यदि भी samnat fruit to sop tivi banana de kushuli napare gule answer is true. Next one is all fruits being apple is a possibility. यदि तो possibility हो जैसे fruit sop to apple de kushu parebo. Fruit sop to apple de kushu parebo na parebo. Kili gule यदि fruits to inya ligilibi, and then kova is here. This is fruits, this is kova, and then kova can touch grapes, right? Fruits to sop to apple the kushu paribo. We're not violating any statement. Yes. So if we're not violating any statement in terms of possibility, pare ase, that means true ase. So here both 1 and 2 follow. So right. So if you have any doubt, we can still clarify it. Question 8, statement 3. Question 8, statement 3 and conclusion 2. Alright, I didn't get you. Question 8 or statement 3 and conclusion 2. Alright. Itu question na? Question 8, statement 3 and conclusion 2. So statement, yes. So statement 3 there, some network is broadband quasi. So some network is broadband mane let me draw it again. From the starting, right? Only gardens are shows. That means shows to belongs to garden. Can't be shared with anyone. No, garden is network. Network and garden can't be shared. Statement 3 though, some network is broadband. Network all up to broadband ase. Conclusion 2 says all network can be. Can be means we're talking about possibility. So network sob to broadband de kushu parabo. So yade network sob to broadband de kushu parabo na nai. Network sob to broadband de na kushilibi. Pare ase. We're not voting this statement because some network is broadband quasi. So some network is broadband or no? Some network is broadband. Kushubli pare ase. Kushubli pare ase holi to it's true. Yeah, I hope it's clear. Any more? See, exam time there, definitely. These days, what I've observed is, actually, examiner question set I think tender change करना था क्यों पड़े. That's how we're getting good questions actually, even in NPSC. Who knows this year? Quants ही आए वो पड़े, and do not be surprised also. Quants माने maths खान. idia sir ningjabra lola classes kan sometimes they might ask only reasoning also, but kuntu side ahilibi we need to be prepared. Mane moi ko monjado once ekla ahibo koado definitely reasoning questions kan ekta tuita to thakibole ase. So if that's the case, and if you're weak quant section de bishi weak ase, do not get pressure also. Question e pahulra sabi pahulra question purishi to definitely there will be around 3 to 4 5 questions which will be doable. Now we might think again. 3 to 5 questions tick hogane that's useless in a popna group, but that questions will be a game changer for you guys. So if you're very weak in CSAT reasoning to mo babna gore a pari jabo inebi noy de until and unless even if questions to pishi easy hailibi, if you're not familiar with the questions, then exam time to definitely you and I experience kuri saise exam pressure bra so pori jabo. So for which moi ajirati class to it was simple class it ekise. All the remaining topics was easy only win chanira takise except silox kani thakibo pare itu ase. In next class definitely we will talk about direction, syllogism kuda koilise direction la kuda wo seating arrangement and puzzles, right? From last year seating arrangement kan aha shuru hoise, which might be a bit new for you guys also. Holebi alag central exam dito seating arrangement kan puzzles kan to main questions kan ase from reasoning. So we'll try to learn some basic easy level 1 kili manole takan questions kan to introduce kurna it's not many years. So ISU gulibi ni open layer kan ho, so we will learn that one, and then we'll learn some mirror water image can learn krubo. Alright, water mirror image to just mui ede gui dibo. Right, apni an channing na thakibo pare, holebi in case channing na nai guli to mirror image te itu ase. For example f to mirror this has guli to mirror to yede thakbo. So mirror di to it's opposite, right? Ina dikibo opposite ase. So mirror mane opposite ase. 1 ina odile definitely itu hi ho jabo. Exam to they will not ask number ekta ekla aro alphabet ekta ekla to nodibo pare, they might ask us in diagram also. Diagram to ina bi hodibo pare, triangle like that, right angle triangle like that to in mirror definitely you will see this way. But we keep this in mind, mirror image te reciprocal to noy de olda noy de opposite ase. That's it. On the other hand, water image to it's reciprocal. Water image to reciprocal ase. For example 1 as guli to water to yadi thake. So you will see pani to kina dikibo guli to you will see like this, mane reciprocal ase olta. Holebi opposite noy de opposite noy yate mogan itu sign to left side takis na reciprocal ground debi itu left side ayase, itu left side ayase. So that's it. Let's go with what a letter, let's say A. What the image to you will see this way A ina dikibo, it will be just olda ho jao. So they might ask you in terms of diagram or anything. If what the image guli to sob olda guri libi, do not take it opposite, right? By mistake probably what the image de suppose you do 1 to what the image de ina nulu de, if itu hodia guli to what the image de to itu no, this will be wrong because ইটোলা চাইনটো লেফ্ট সাইড আছে দ্যাট মিন্স তাই ইটো নহয় না ইটো লেফ্ট সাইড ইনাব লাগিব on the other hand what I mesh though it's a bullseye if 2 is like this then you will get something like this so keep that in mind so here so we've talked about Venn diagram Syllogs alright reasoning there bishi ase even if we talk about a few questions only per topic one in national time to jahaze so we'll try to cover maximum see clock to it's been a while hote bhi no de missing character to tikyu bare miscellaneous questions so definitely we'll talk about this one Siri Englishman buzzers kan aro direction right direction are say coding decoding is very important coding decoding is very important series means number series one all learn grow and then alpha numeric series can be as right BYQ de ekta to questions digi dekhe analogy we will learn and then dice figure counting definitely will learn some basic funda and then reasoning is done so definitely we have 2 more days left so yeah we'll try to cover it up only after that only we'll go to data interpretation again data interpretation jabo data interpretation job today we'll do statement based questions last year I had laga questions kan or if there's any clarification to be you can always clarify it's fine if not then we'll wind it up alright so you just watch the video again especially for the syllogism নহলে তো আপনি আন ভরে যাব right okay alright then thank you everyone I'll see you in the next class okay study well everyone alright